Hello. Hello. It's Friday day. Bro. It's Friday day. We made it to the end of the week. Alright, I played a video game. We gotta go to finally the gastronomy room, so that's floor 3. That's floor 3. We need to... I need something. I want to loop and reset to floor 3 just so I can get that out of the way, but I guess I didn't see any tear drips. That's fine, that's fine. Big balls on his head. How's everybody doing? I'm doing okay. I said made it to the end of the week, feeling fairly good. All right. All right, to catch up, we're finding out more about the king. And we just learned that that's something. He's got star patterns on his outfit, so now we're gonna go learn about stars. And there's one room to do that. Which is a room we've seen before, but have not yet had a story or character purpose yet. Minute. There we go. Yeah, the good sleep. Alright. So we're starting over from floor 3, but we're not doing the keys because more 50 loops. You could do some math to figure out how many days, weeks, months you've been stuck here. You don't always spend it very long in a single loop, but sometimes you do spend more than 24 hours in there. So doing the math would be easy enough, but you won't because you're smart. You can guess what it would do with your brain. Back to it. do. Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. Woohoo! Here we go. Somebody was here studying, but they don't remember what they looked like. Like the king's armor, indeed. We should look around. Star chart. Child tried to write their first word. You're not able to read it. Oh my goodness, that was a very big font. You have to say something. Stars aren't boring. But they are. They're just dots in the sky. But they're not boring. They're not just dots. They're big balls of fire and gas and light. Fire? Most are bigger than our planet. They're just really far. Whoa, really? And they don't appear at night. They're here during the day, too. Whoa. Okay, that was interesting, but stop telling the kid lies. What? What? I almost believed you, Siffrin, but that one is too much. I mean, if stars are also here during the day, then why can't we see them? Because they're sleeping. Cute. Wait! Okay, but... we left early in the morning. The stars like the king's armor. Stars like the king keeps mentioning. Stars like... You should remember them. Something in you tells you you should. Every time you raise your head and look up at them, you feel like it's something you've done dozens, hundreds, thousands of times. But you can't remember any of it. You can't remember what you were even trying to see looking up at them. The king? Every time you face him, he asks you the same question. Do you remember? Remembering is not something you're very good at. There's so much you can't remember. You're a very forgetful person, after all. You can't remember basic items. You forget where you're going half the time. You can barely remember people's names. You've noticed you're starting to forget whole loops. You can barely remember anything that happened before you started looping in time. You can barely remember anything that happened before. You breathe out and unclench your fists. What you can and can't remember doesn't matter much now, does it? The king? Does he want you to remember something? Does he? You should go and ask the king what he wants you to remember later. Yeah. Lost in thought, Siffrin? You open your eyes, smile, and shake your head. You have to keep going. Alright, so there is a disconnect between our star knowledge. Getting overdue to king. Right one. Do you remember? Remember what? It seems you do not. We shall fight and we shall see which side the universe favors. Where are you from? The king looks straight at you. What about you, bright one? Where are you from? You flinch. You do not answer. You cannot answer. You hear the king laugh. Ask the king. Oh, all right. that's not the one. Whatever. Shoot. There we go. That's fine. I know what you are. Say it. A dumb baby idiot. Here again at the end of the world. Time won't ever go farther than this. You can talk to everyone, stretch this moment out as long as you can, but it's all over if you talk to her. It's really over. Before you forget, though, do you have snacks left? Siffrin. I'm not dreaming. Why Oh, he's anticipating what they're saying. Group hug after talking to the house madame. Oh, there was a new one. There was a new option. Before you forget, though, please don't interrupt. Interrupt what? Of course, I have to say I'm surprised, Sifrin. I thought you didn't know. I'm going now. Good luck, I suppose. Ah. Because we can call her out on the fact that she doesn't she's not researching anything. He's gonna interrupt himself, check it. Is everything okay? What? You look kind of upset. What's wrong? Nothing. What did you want to tell me? It doesn't matter right now. You don't look good at all. Are you hungry, maybe? I can tell Bonnie to. Stars. Oh, you want to scream. You just want to scream right now. You did everything right and he won't say it. He can't say it. The universe won't let him say it. You're not stupid. You know what it is. What he wants to tell you, you know, but it doesn't count if he doesn't say it. It doesn't exist if it's not said. In fact, you can't trust it even if he did say it. Oh, no, maybe it's not even true. Maybe it is. Maybe it is, and it's because you forced him to. You did, didn't you? You forced him. You're forcing him right now. Looping forwards and backwards, making sure no one can interrupt, making sure everything is perfect, making sure you're perfect. It's because you're looping, you're forcing him, manipulating him to say it, to think it, making sure he has to say it, making sure he has no recourse. It's not good. It's awful. He can't feel this way about someone like you. Someone disgusting like you. Please stop gripping your hair. You're going to hurt yourself. Don't touch me. You feel a tug on your stomach. Everything okay? Yep, all good. Okay, anyway, Sif, I'm glad this is over. Can't wait to go back to my old job, you know? Memory of confession. You'll always remember this. Makes your fighter immune to rock attacks. Ow. Hi. Hi, Ray. How are you doing? Not the mental static. It's all over if you talk to her. Just a little longer. Just a little longer. Bonnie stares at you without saying anything. You give them a wave. Bonnie shyly waves back. Aw. Oh. All right, we gotta do it eventually. Let me change my controller out real quick. You're eepy but not tired, so vibe till you can pass out, yeah. Up. Oh boy. What am I looking for? I want to do this. There we go. Alright. Let's talk to her. Callie's here. This is the end. I hope you have a good time before you fall asleep. Shadow's food in front of him till he finishes it. Yeah. Shadow? Is Shadow a cat or a dog? I forget. I don't know if you've ever mentioned Shadow before. Hi. You can start breaking down now. What do you... There it is. burnt sugar right on cue. I know you thought. You thought. Three lines left. It's my fault that you have to suffer like this. I just hope that one day you might learn to forgive. The fact that my favorite play. The fact that he's a voidling cat. He used to be really big, but he's lost a lot of weight on a reduced carb diet. Go for him. Time to play. Uh-oh. We're... Uh-oh. That's not good. It censors out or it cuts out after forgive, so I don't think... It might be easy to assume she's saying, hope you can forgive me, but I think she's talking about someone else, and I think that someone is Siffrin himself. Say the line, Siffrin. Oh, the Bart meme. Say the line. You really, really will. All right. Loop! Loop, what the flip? You wait for him to touch you. Why do you have to wait? Why do you have to wait? Why do you have to wait? You should be the one to reach out first. Suddenly, you realize a very basic thing. He will never touch... Oh, no! He will never say it to you. You will be stuck here forever, stuck in your yearning, unless you're the one who breaks the cycle. You reach out. Ah! Sif, Oh! It happened! Holy shit! Oh no, he pushed. He wasn't ready. Holy frick. No! That's my reaction. Yo! No! Oh. I think you got is part of it. He needs to reach out. But it wasn't the right time. Stardust, you traitor. I thought what we had was special. Bullshit. Fuck you. I love Loop as a character, but I know that if I were in this situation, like, after, like, 5 loops, I would have already, like, started accusing Loop of being a bad actor. But you didn't value me, did you? And I had to see you kiss the fighter in front of my very eyes. The shock. The betrayal. Shut up. And then you looped right back, refusing to face the consequences of your own actions. There's a lesson in that. What were you afraid of? For him to finally see you? To see what kind of person you truly are? Maybe he would have accepted you, you know? Maybe you're not as disgusting as you think you are. Shut up. Or Stardust. Maybe you are that disgusting, not letting the poor fighter make his own decisions. Who would do that? Or, shut up! I don't want to talk or think about any of this, especially not with you. But Stardust, who else but me? Oh, he got some new angry expressions. Anyway, you got a memory for your troubles. You can check it out later. I don't think you'd like me to tell you what it does. Oh no! The trophy's called Bad Touch. I hate that. How can I help you on this wonderful new loop? Since I remember, isn't there a chance? A chance of what? A chance they'd all remember? Who, your party? Oh, is that what you're worried about? Don't worry. You are and always will be the only one who remembers previous loops. Which is good news. They won't have to suffer like you do. This pain is yours and yours alone. Hey, wait, what about you then? Oh, I don't count, Stardust. I'll always remember your mistakes. It's my job. I've been seeing myself in the house. Yourself? Like how? Like a ghost. An image of yourself walking around the house. Maybe they're reflections? Remnants of your past loops? I wouldn't know. Remnants. Odal uses the same word to describe the sadnesses. Could it be a sadness? Ha, you see a copy of you walking around and you assume it's a sadness. Are you sad, Stardust? I'm gonna go ahead and say they're linked to your loops. If they are, you might see them more and more as you loop through time. And you had to ruin it yourself. How nice of him to stop himself from saying it because you looked upset. But you just really wanted him to tell you. Even though you know, because you know what he wants to tell you, don't you? You can be dense sometimes, but you're not that dense. Oh, you're so angry. I can see it in your face. Who are you angry at? At me? But I'm just telling the truth, Stardust. And laughing about it. Because it's just too funny, Stardust. A blinding tragedy, and there's nothing you can do to change it. The stars, your memories, the fact that the king, every single time you face him, asks if you can remember. What does he want you to remember? You know already, but you have to go and ask him about the king. Man. All right. I did remember Mirabelle's fan, though. The reason Mirabelle doesn't know about this is because in her mind it's a scary, stern lady. That's not the White House. There we go. Hello? Big hat and possibly... You said she also liked my... Oh no, I missed it! Oh, change. Oh yes, oh wonderful. I know exactly what to do. Give me 3 seconds, hatted one. Is she gonna go talk to her? Okay, let's go. Can you give this to Mirabelle? I hope she likes it. The fan mail. Before tomorrow. Okay, we told her that Mirabelle thinks she's scary. Do you need anything? Fan mail from a stylish lady? Okay. Oh, it's from one of my classmates. Hi. Oh, that's from a scary classmate of mine. Or at least I thought she was scary. She has a very intense look, you know. But she's gifting me a bow she made. She thought it would fit me well, and then she says... Suddenly Mirabelle starts tearing up. She's such a nice person. I'm so glad that... Anyway, look at this bow. Isn't it pretty? She's crying, but she must not want you to mention it. You look at the bow. It's a very bright shade and seems to sparkle in the light. It would probably fit Mirabelle very well. It looks wonderful. It does. Stylish bow. Ooh, nice. All right, right, back to the king. What a delicious death. What a kawaii death. Level 76. Y'all heard this all before. Time to ask again. What should I remember? There's something he thinks you should know, should remember, but does it really matter, Siffrin? He could just be trying to confuse you. Yeah, speaking in riddles to friend, stop trying to confuse him. He hasn't forgotten anything. But you have, haven't you? You try not to think about it, but... What have I forgotten? Forgotten? Oh, Bright One, why? Why would you ask? Don't you know at this point what you've forgotten? Haven't you always known? Can't you see the hole it has left behind, if not what used to fill it? Don't you feel it, its absence? What the crab is he? All of it! You've forgotten it all, Bright One! They all have. We all have. No one can say it. No one can even remember it. It escapes us. It will keep escaping us. Why don't you remember? I can tell. Everything from your accent to the way you use craft, the stitching on your cloak and hat to those pins you wear. You should remember. You and I, of all people standing here, should remember. Bright One, please, please, just remember it. Say it. Make it real, please. If you can remember, then maybe. What is happening? Is he okay? Something we've all forgotten? Ever forgotten anything, stupid? What about that island that nobody can remember? Something you've forgotten. Something everyone has, even if they don't pay attention to it. Are the king and Siffrin from the island? What you're trying to remember doesn't exist anymore. But someone might still have written proof it existed, haven't they? Oh, okay. That feels... I feel it's probably deeper than that, but yeah, I think both of these guys are from the same place, and I think that place is the island that got taken away from everybody's memories. Hi, catch up! We are making progress. Oh, did I mess up? Actually, that's probably for the best. Yeah, so I can loot back. How are you doing, Ketchup? Happy Friday. I learned about stars. I found out that my research friend doesn't believe that stars are big balls of fire in the sky that are always out there. We forgot something. Everybody forgot something. Applied for a passport today? Awesome. You remember Mirabelle's face. Even faced with her own end, she was looking straight at the king, unbroken even then. The king must hate that every time. Back to it. Plan on making an international trip soon. Actually, we do have some memories. Hold on, let me... Didn't I get a memory, or is it for... Or is it for Isabeau? Oh yeah, that's... Never mind, that's the one. Immune to rocks. We gotta find out what we've forgotten. Say the line, Bart. Chaperoning a student trip to... Ooh! Oh. Ooh. That sounds exciting and also, like, trepidatious at the same time. Man, Isabeau! I'm not gonna bother you. Sorry. Hi, Stardust. Are you calling your party family members now? You know this sounds really awkward. You are the worst. You're awkward. Somehow this one seems to have hit home. Loop can feel a little bad. Man, how can I help you on this wonderful new loop? Alright. Actually, you know, don't you? What your fighter's trying so hard to say to you? Yes! I wonder who we should pity more then. The one who won't be able to spit it out, almost like forbidden by time itself, or the one waiting endlessly for it? Such a terrible tragedy, isn't it? Man. You need to figure out how to help me. Do I really need to help them again? Do you want to help them again? Well, you can help them again if you want, but you don't really need to. They'll just do just fine without you, you know? Who do you think you are, their savior? Oof. You can just zone out and fast forward if you get bored, and you'll still get a nice skill for them. I pity them, though. I wonder if they think you're doing this out of obligation. Or worse, just because it makes your life easier. Good God in heaven. The king says everyone has forgotten something, including himself. Including you, but why would anyone write down what they've forgotten? Why would anyone know its importance if they can't remember? Except you know, don't you? Something no one can remember, something other than the stars. You have proof, you just need to go and find it again. You don't want to have to open that diary again, but you have to. Oh, which one? Where? Ah! Okay. Alright, we gotta find a diary. Oh boy, am I starting all the way from the bottom now we're here? Man. I do want to stop by the library real quick. You try to read the... You... Run, child, run. Alright, sounds like we're... gonna start from the bottom now we're here. Yow! Alright, first floor we can open up all the rooms and have them all opened up and ready. What a delicious death. Oh, that's... seeing multiple of that. What a kawaii morning. A big steel thing with a stone on it and an oven for weapons. Those things have a name, but you can't remember what it is. It's a forge and an anvil, Siffrin. And the stone is a sharpening stone. Oh, he is forgetting stuff. It's not just a language barrier thing, it's... And I like this. You have this... The time warpiness of it, the timey-wiminess of it. Ow! La House of Change. This is the one where we learned about craftomony. Craftomony. This is where the article is. His crown. That is a very tall crown. Very king-like. That's not the important part. Nothing to be found. Ah. You slice, you dice. You make julienne fries. I just noticed that all of the... Well, I guess I didn't notice it. I think I saw somebody... I think I saw a detail from somebody else. All of the sadnesses are always crying. Their overworld sprites are crying, and their actual... Look! Tears. They're crying. All right. We're looking specifically for a diary. Hotarian Fogardian Translation Dictionary. Taciturn. One of them is written in a language you cannot read. Just looking at it is giving you a headache. Some vials. This is for the Belanger. Wow. You hit your hip into the counter and bite your lip. Okay. Okay. We didn't get a new thing for that. Bow, bow. Alright, nothing on this floor, it looks like. Next we get into some weirdness because we start having to possibly look at the other branching paths and see what happens. '77. And it doesn't feel that long ago when he was not much higher than everybody else. Insert the key into the keyhole. Big balls of butthead. Goodness gracious, big balls of butthead. Well, never mind. Oh shoot, what is it now? It's... Never mind. I'm a dumb. You smile. Kids, please. Ah! Some notes about the king. Various boring subjects. A spreadsheet of some kind. 2 columns, 1. Save Vogard the second near empty call. What could this be about? Wait! Are you spreadsheet monkeying the... Huh. There was a diary in here. Let's see if we can... There's a crumpled poem. Should actually look at that. Running from your problems. Actually, hold on. A better running posture and better endurance. Oh. Oh, I thought it was about to be like... Sure. I don't think this is the... No one can say the name of the island north of here anymore. I tried to say it yesterday and I got like the weirdest headache for hours. Might trick my friends into saying it tomorrow. The island north of Vogard. I remember when it happened. Well, remember isn't the right word, is it? We all just know something happened. That country's name, what was its name again? I think it was something like, don't say it! You try to remember, remember. Only silence answers you. Is this what the king wanted you to remember? Just remember it, say it, make it real. You can't say it, you don't even want to try, but... You turn to Isabeau. But can you try and say it anyway? But why? It's just gonna give me a headache. Something about your expression makes him reconsider. Sure, Sif, I'll say it. That country's name was... You know, I had it before, but now that I'm actively trying to remember it, nothing comes to mind. Is that so? You're dumb, Za, I know it. It's... Huh? But... Wait. Huh? What's... Can't remember it either, yeah? When you asked me, answering you felt automatic, like if you asked me what 1 + 1 makes. But trying to remember it now is more like calculating 72 times 89. Nah, that's 6,408. I have a brain and I know how to use it. What? Isabeau? Nah, it felt more like asking me to remember my first steps. How can I remember that? I can't remember that. How can you expect me to remember that? What a terrible analogy, but I can't seem to remember it either. When we were talking about it, I could think it clearly, but trying to remember it now, let alone say it. I can't remember the country itself either. I just remember it was an island north of Vogard, and it had a different belief than the change belief, didn't it? Something about the sky? You know, the universe. That's right, the universe. Oh yeah, like stars and stuff. We also know that people could remember that country clearly before, and... Oh, my head is killing me. And we know that trying to remember stuff makes our brains hurt. Let's stop here. It'd be bad to fight the king with a raging migraine. Yeah, sorry we couldn't say it, Sif. You don't respond. Stars, so the king is from that country as well. The country no one can remember. Your country. The country you were born in, raised in, spent your entire childhood in. And yet, even now thinking about it, what it may have looked like. You can't even imagine it. For a long time now you haven't been able to remember anything about it. You forget it even exists half the time. Anything linked to that country has just stopped existing for you. Your childhood, your parents, your life, your language, your culture, your faith, the stars, the constellations, the universe. It's all gone, forgotten. The king, he was from there, you're sure of it. And then something happened and the country disappeared without a trace, unable to be remembered by anyone. Okay, so is it the king's fault or is it Siffrin's fault about the country, though? No one can remember what made everyone forget about its very existence, but something must have, right? If it happened, if he's so attached to it, he asks you if you remember it every single time you see him. If he's so attached to that country, why would he be so obsessed with Vogard, then? Why would he decide to freeze it all in time? To keep from what happened to the island from happening to Vogard? There must be something somewhere, something that's similar to his goal. Do we want to go back and talk to Loop about this, or what? Then I think color theory and the shield. Two sweet-ass tonics. Loop 61. I know that it's definitely like intentionally skipping the actual amount of like the it's doing a thing where I know I haven't done that many actual loops, but if it plays with the number, it plays with my head, which is a very fitting thing to do for this kind of story. Do I want to fuck it up with Isabeau again? Let's try. You take a step back, he does not reach towards you. Man. You've looped back a lot using tears, haven't you? Was it on purpose or did you trip into them? On purpose, I guess. I suppose it is useful. It's a fast way to loop back. Isn't it tiring, though, having to walk back to find one? Are you tired? Are you annoyed yet? They trying to get on your nerves on purpose? Not on purpose, just trying to make conversation. It is annoying having to walk back every time, though. Right? Well, there's no faster way, and it's either this or die in a fight, so I'd say the tears are better. Is it the only way? Oh shit, I do have a dagger. You sure do? What do you mean I do have a dagger? Stardust, are you serious? You want to stab yourself and die so you can loop back? You shouldn't. Stabbing yourself isn't as easy as touching a tear, you know? It'll hurt. A lot. That's quite a reaction from Loop. It definitely hurt, yeah? That's fine. Stardust, I don't want you to. Listen to me and don't even think about it for Universe's sake. Loop seems really against the idea. And who are you to tell me what to do? Stardust, don't. Ah. Loop suddenly freezes. You see them clutch their head in their hands in pain when suddenly... What's going on? You can now use your... Oh! Oh my god! You can do so by going into your pockets using your dagger in battle or elsewhere. Doing so will immediately end a loop, allowing you to loop back whenever you please. Oh my god. Loop won't look at you. You should probably go now. I'd rather not see your face again this loop. You flee. Holy shit! Oh no. Killing yourself is a very intimate act, teehee. You'd rather do it with less entire villages full of... Okay. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I don't know if I actually want to use that method that much. I'm just kind of exploring, like, what... Man. Man, what the... You broke your head open on a rock. Alright. Back at it again at Krispy Kreme's. What a kawaii death. What a kawaii morning. Can't stay mad at you, little cutie. Look at you, Stardust, so stupid, so lost, so willing to stab themselves for things to go slightly quicker. Just so you know, being forced to tell you know how to kill yourself, not the best way for me to spend my day. I shouldn't have said it. Why do you care? Yeah, I wonder too. Anyway, how can I help you this wonderful new loop? Why Stardust? Because you're what's left, I suppose. What's left of what? And because it's a cute nickname, you're my little Stardust. My little cutie patootie Stardust. Ew. Just say you don't want to answer, it's fine. But it's so much fun to annoy you instead. Distracting people with puns and jokes is the best way to evade stupid questions. Are you me? You can relate. So the king is from that country. The country no one can remember. The way he asks if you remember every time you meet him. The way he talks about the stars, the universe, I never knew before. Never would have guessed. But then, why is he so focused on Vaugarde? Exactly, why freeze Vaugarde in time specifically? We know he appeared in Vaugarde in his adulthood, in the city of Corbeau, right? It's a nice place to live, and he must have stayed long enough to have put down some roots. He said earlier, he thought Vaugarde was perfect. Perfect, and yet wanted to freeze it in time. Freezing something perfect in time. Somehow it reminded me of something, but I forgot. You should look around for something similar to what he wants. Come to me if you get stuck. I might have remembered what freezing something perfect in time is making me think of. Freezing something in time, something perfect in time. I still don't know where all the pieces of the bomb are. More than 15 times. I'm so sorry for bothering you. Well, excuse me, Stardust. Maybe you could get something as a maybe you should get something as a reward, don't you think, for coming to talk to me so often? A secret tutorial. Maybe you'll know about it already, though. There's an item you can give to your party if you talk to them in Dormont. Did you know that? Is there? No! What? There's a flower you can get and give it to your party. Is a tutorial about how I can give you that flower too? What? No, gross. I don't want it. I don't want any of your stuff, but I am a bit of a special case still, and so there's a couple of items you can show me if you wanted. I'm too lazy to open new choices for you in our conversations, though, so just stand kinda close to the tree and just interact with your souvenirs. Maybe I'll have something to say about it. So, in simpler terms? Anyway, No thanks, Stardust. I want to pick flowers. Who's got flowers? They smell like flowers. This guy. You got the bright flower. Give it to someone else this time. How do I give it to them? Do I have to wait till the next day or something? The food always tastes the same. You eat anyway. Man. You have no other choice after all. Oh no! Let's put some bitterness in this. Oh! You'll be killing yourself. Are you 100%? Don't use it. Don't do this, Stardust, please. Bad idea. Not today. Thoughts. Alright. We can get crushed like by a boulder. I didn't forget about the switch. I didn't intentionally use it. I intentionally didn't use it. How do I give him the thing? Flower for you. A flower? For me? You're the only one here, Isa. Yeah. Thanks, Sif. I'll treasure it forever. He seems happy. Yay! What you gotta say about that? Like a picture. All right, I think I know where pictures are. What do you do when I'm not here? Excuse me, my life doesn't revolve around you. I do loads of things while you're gone, like... Think you need to put your phone down? Ah, no problem about that. Have fun, good rest of your time zone, you too. Like, I look at the sky and, take a nap sometimes, dream about things. What do you dream about? What do you dream about? Alright, let's go to the picture. Here we go. You died. Since the 3rd floor. Do not solve. Looping back resets your wounds, but your neck still hurts. Proof that you're here on this journey. Proof that you are with your family members. Proof that you love them. Even if you forget, and you forget a lot, it's proof that you and your friends existed. Proof that you were happy. Proof that this moment happened. Perfectly frozen in time. After the country was forgotten, the king was welcomed by Vaugarde, wasn't he? Welcomed and helped and loved, to the point where he sees Vaugarde as perfect. But no one knows why the country was forgotten. What's keeping Vaugarde from being forgotten the exact same way? Wasn't it his duty As thanks for welcoming him to make sure such a fate would never befall Volgarde, what else could he do? But make sure this perfect country was preserved in amber forever. How could he ever let go? You understand the king more than you'd like to, but still, he's... You want to talk to him again. Dude, we're almost on actually We're almost actually on loop 69. Ready, Freddy? Does it matter? But what else does? We shall fight, and we shall see which side the universe favors. Where are you from? Will he say it if you ask? Can he say it? Someone asked you this exact question before and you couldn't answer. You couldn't say anything. You forgot it all, but where? Where I'm from. Right one. If you're asking with such a look in your eye, do you remember then? Can you see it? Can you picture it? Bright one, please, you can't. You have to remember. I know you can. We both can. We're the only ones present here who can. Siffrin, what is he talking about? Sif, are you okay? Bright one. No. You're trying, I can tell, but the knowledge keeps escaping you, doesn't it? Slipping through your fingers. It is the same for me. But we have to try to remember, Bright One. I see flashes of it, of what was. The mountains, the sea, the lightless sand dark like the night sky. Our country, Bright One. Our country, our home. We have to say it. We cannot let oblivion win. Our home, we can rebuild it together. Your power and mine. We just have to wish for it. We just have to ask. We just have to say its name. Holy shit. Oh, fuck. Sif? No. No. You heard it. He said it. He tried to say it. Your country's name, your home, your... No, it's gone. Did he say it, all of it? Did he say it? You couldn't hear it. Can't remember it. Can't... What's happening? The king is attacking Siffrin. Everyone protect him. Stop talking, king. Leave Fren alone. Sif, your head, it feels like it's splitting in two. Your country, your home. You can't remember it. It's gone. It's gone from your past, gone from your mind, gone from the very planet you stand on, and it was yours. It was yours and it's gone, and you can't even say its name. But if the king could, then maybe, say it. You have to say it. If he couldn't do it, maybe you can. Maybe you both can. Bright One, please. You inhale. You try to grasp its name. Ugh. Killing ourselves trying to say it. Your throat, your head. It hurts, it hurts. You spit blood, you hack up, you have to get it out. I almost heard it, Ty. Please again. Once again, we have to try. Together. Your entire body hurts. Your head is killing you, but you have to try. You have to. We have to stop the king. Siffrin, whatever he's telling you to say, stop. You have to. You have to. What do they know anyway? What do they understand anyway? The pain of not remembering your own blinding country. Your own home. The king is right. You have to get it back. You have to get it back. You inhale. Someone is screaming. You realize it's your own voice. Your throat feels raw. Your head feels like it's splitting in two. Your stomach feels like a black hole. The scent of sugar is all around you. So thick you almost gag on it. You can't hold on to anything anymore. It's all gone. 69, baby! Nice. You cough. Cough until you can't move or even breathe anymore. Your throat hurts. You couldn't say it. You couldn't say it. What was the point anyway? What was the point of saying its name? What was the king thinking? It's gone. Your home is gone and has been for a long time. There's nothing you can do to bring it back. Doesn't the king see that? Doesn't he see that you have to let it go? You start laughing. Will you ever take your own advice? You have to let it go. You have to forgive yourself for what... You need to talk to the king one last time. Thank you for following in Stars and Time. Hello, Stardust. Do you remember the something of September? How are you doing, Stars and Time? Happy Friday. I got some questions to ask, mister. Let's stop fighting. What are you? You don't need to fight anymore, right? You understand what the king wants, how he feels. If only you could make him understand. We don't have to fight. We're looking for the same thing. I know, I understand why you're doing this, but this isn't the way to do it. We can protect this country another way. You don't need to freeze it forever. Do you really want it all to end? Let's just stop fighting. Leave this country be. We don't need to keep holding on to it. Let's just let it go. We have to let it go. Perhaps you are right, Bright One. What? Let us stop this battle. Let us talk to one another. As people from the same country. Oh shit! The king has stopped fighting you. You lower your dagger. Is this it? You're gonna stop just like that? Boniface, you destroyed my home, froze my sister, froze all of Vogard in time, and you'll just stop just like that? I will. I have fought for long enough, and I'm starting to realize that even if I did win, my victory would be short-lived. Because you'd be frozen in time yourself, maybe? Stupid dumb idiot baby ballhead. If someone from my own country is the one asking, then shouldn't I listen? After all, only a fellow compatriot would understand my pain. You said you and Siffrin are from the same country? We don't know where Fryn is from, so what happened? But that's the problem, isn't it? That's what we'd like to know as well, isn't it? If I mention it, you might be able to remember it for a brief second. The fate of the island north of Vogard. An island north of Vogard. Is it perhaps the one we can't say the name of? The one no one can remember anything about? The very one. That's where you're both from? So then what happened? The king sobs. I suppose your story might be similar to mine, Bright One. One day, I just woke up on a beach, on a coast north of Vogard. I woke up slowly as people sometimes do, expecting to remember where I was, what I was supposed to be doing that day. But nothing came to mind, and as I realized nothing came to mind, I also realized I could not remember a single thing. What I was doing here on this beach, what chores I had to do on that day, how I got here, why I didn't recognize my surroundings. My past, my family, my name, the language I spoke, the alphabet I wrote with, the stars, the country's inhabitants, culture, beliefs, its very name. I could not remember anything, because all my memories, everything even slightly connected to the country I came from, just cannot be accessed easily anymore. And it makes sense, doesn't it? No one on this planet can remember our home as it was. Most people from outside it who had limited ties to it only forgot the country's existence. Maybe forgot a friend from there or a distant family member. But for someone who had ties to it, who was born there, lived in it, breathed it day and night, there would be nothing to remember. There would just be emptiness. I was cut off from my very existence, my entire past, my entire identity. Erased. Memories make up the core of who we are, don't they? They're proof that we existed, that we are real. Can you be certain of anything if you do not remember how you learned it? And if you do not remember your past, if you only know it has been erased from your memory because something happened to your home, and if something happened but no one remembers what or why, then what's stopping it from happening again? What if we forget it all? What if we lose it all once more? And you had to make sure it wouldn't happen again. At any cost necessary. And if the universe led you on this path, then it must be what the universe wants. What the universe wants is what the universe gets. The universe leads. We can only follow. Oh, even if you don't agree with my methods, Bright One. I can tell you understand. No matter what, I could not let this happen again. I could not. Not to Vogard, not to Vogardians who housed me, cared for me, loved me. I do not want to forget it all. Not again. I will keep the things I love close to me. I will make sure they can keep existing, so that they can be remembered forever. That was what I thought. This whole time. This whole time. But I can see that I was mistaken. You're right, Bright One. We can find another way to protect the people we love. So please, while I still can, let me change my mind. Let me help you. Change? Mirabelle. Madam, if he truly means it, shouldn't we try? Or are we deciding he cannot change? I can't believe that. I want to believe that even the worst person can change. Odile. Please, we have to try. I'm with Mira and Sif. Fine. Okay, I'll follow you, friend, but I don't know, I'll trust you all. I can't do anything anyway. If you can end this loop without fighting, if you and the king can come to an understanding, then, Bright One, Siffrin, won't you stand next to me? I can bring everyone back, make sure they'll all move again. We can save this country together, but I cannot break the curse on my own. Creating the curse was easy, but unraveling it asks for more power than I possess. But with the help of someone else, someone who truly wishes for the curse to be lifted. Is that how it works? It does if someone wants it enough. Siffrin, should I do it? Something's wrong. Why would the king agree to help you so easily? Something's wrong, something's wrong. You do not move. It is of no matter. You're all close enough. Oh! Done did got. You can think and move your head still so it's not over, but you can't move. I can't move. Why can't I move? Bright One, Siffrin, is this really all I needed to do? To make you trust me? I just needed to listen to your empty words to tell you how sad I am. To make you think I was pathetic, to be pitied? You should have told me sooner. Killing you like this is easier than fighting. Man, what was it you wanted me to do? Let go of my goal? Let go of my wish? Let go of the wish that kept me going all those years? I will never let it go. Vogard, our country, I will make sure they are kept perfect forever. Because I can tell, Siffrin, this isn't how it should be. I saw it all, you know. I saw the signs, the way you came in to face me, like you knew exactly what you were about to fight. The way your companions all flinched hearing my voice but not you. The way you knew about my home, the way you can keep it at the forefront of your mind like you've practiced as I have. Yes. I can tell, Siffrin, I should have won. I should have won long ago, but something went wrong, didn't it? Victory keeps escaping my grasp. Siffrin. It's you, isn't it? The one who's keeping me from winning. How many times have you kept me from victory, Siffrin? You can't breathe. What is he talking about? I can tell. I can feel it. This scent. This overpowering sweet scent. I can taste the power of wishcraft on you. Wishcraft. I can tell, Siffrin. It's you. You're the one keeping me from total victory. You're the one keeping me from my perfect ending. If only you weren't here. A quick death would be too easy for you. You'd just come back anyway, won't you? So, I just need to make sure that today, you learned your lesson. Oof. Oh no! Bright One, Siffrin, look at me. You need to learn to not cross me again. I will kill this child, and your housemaiden, and your fighter, and your researcher. I will kill them all one after the other. I will kill them all now and make sure you remember. I will force you to watch, so you will learn. The king is tightening his grip. Bonnie. None of you can move. Your whole body hurts. You can't move, but you have to do something. Save Bonnie. You need to find a way to loop back somehow. You need to die and hear anything. Just loop back. Help me. I'm scared. Just let them go, please. Not Bonnie. Please. Your stomach feels like it's caving in on itself. You taste sugar on your tongue. Bonnie! You have to loop back. Loop back, loop back, loop back. When you come back, Bright One, remember this. Gibbous. Stars, no, no, no. You clutch your chest and try to catch your breath and forget. It's fine. You looped back. It's fine. It's fine. They're fine. Bonnie is fine. Looping resets everything. Everything that just happened has been erased. Everything is back to normal. Bonnie is back to normal. Just go and see them. They're fine. They're fine. They're fine. You're fine. A whimper escapes you. No, you're okay. Bonnie is okay. Everyone is okay. They have to be okay. Just breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Bonnie is okay. You're okay. Because of the way loops work, they won't remember anything. They're not hurt. Everything is back to normal. There's no reason the loops would work differently this time. Just breathe and stand up and make sure. But get back to the stage. Follow the script. You have to make sure Bonnie is get. The trophy is get dunked on. There's our Undertale nod. Oh, Change, you look really tired. I thought you were taking a nap. Did you not sleep well? Not really. I was going to tell you something, but forget about it. Go and do whatever you need to today, sure. Do you know if Bonnie is okay? Why wouldn't they be? I saw them near the fields earlier to the east if you'd like to talk to them. I'll leave you alone. Make sure to rest up and we'll meet for dinner at the clock tower later. Bonnie is here, alive and whole. Huh? What did you... Bonnie. I'm... okay? Good. And... how are you? You look bummed out. What's wrong? Nothing is wrong at all. You seem like something's wrong, man. Well... what do you want? Nothing. You have to go and see Loop. Loop! Oh, I've got to end stream in a few minutes, but I'm also like, I need to find out what happened next. Whoa, what's wrong? I need to do the favorite tree thing. Let's talk later, Kay. Loop! Hey, stop. Just say I told you so and we can move on. I told you so. What a stupid idea you had thinking the king could be turned good. He's the king. He's probably the reason you're here, or related to it at least. And all you had to do was find out he shares your tragic backstory for you to feel pity for him. Man, shut up. He didn't have to lift a finger. And because of you, Bonnie was... Anyway, I told you so, but what he said back then, he mentioned something. Something about wishcraft. That's not how you spell witchcraft. What is it? I don't know. Wishcraft. Crafting wishes? That sounds impossible and way too convenient. Looping back in time, it sounds way too convenient, but here we are. You seem to imply you were using it. That's what it felt like to me. I've never heard of wishcraft before. Me neither. I wouldn't even know where to find information about it, but that is new information, so as stupid as the whole making friends with the king was, you did find something new. Yeah, get out of here. Was it worth it? Every time you close your eyes, you still see a hand tightening. I'm also wondering, the way you looped last time, wasn't it? Whatever, it's not like your kid will remember whatever just happened anyway. Just put it behind you. And this whole thing gave you something else, didn't it? Another memory to equip. You didn't even notice. You'll always remember this after all. Let me do the usual. Memory of memories, when equipped, allows you to read books you couldn't before. Whoa! Wait, what? The ones written in that language that just gives you a headache. The ones from your country. Oh, how useful and neat to be able to read your own blinding language. You might as well read any books you find before you forget again, like you do everything else. And if you can read that language, maybe you can explore the house a bit more. Don't despair, Stardust. There's still a path to follow. Oh, hell yeah. In the meantime, though, how can I help? Nothing to talk about, so you stay quiet. You know, Stardust, you're like really quiet, aren't you? I knew you were quiet, but I didn't realize you were that quiet. I really have to carry our conversations most of the time. Deal with it. I don't mind if you stay silent for a bit too, you know. All right. Would you rather I don't say anything rather than talk all the time? Don't you want some quiet? What? Nah, I like to listen to people talk. I don't mind if you talk a lot. Yeah, that's it, isn't it? It is just nice to hear people talk. Is Loop me from the future? Is Loop my guardian angel that's also me? See you later, Stardust. All right. We can read shits now. Which is exciting because it's like having Elbed primers or when you replay one of the Nier games and you can understand what the dudes are saying. Act 4! We are in it! 2 in it! Alright, this is where I am going to stop and we will continue probably tomorrow since it's Saturday. We're gonna go through, we're gonna read books, and we're gonna find out some new stuff. There's that door also. Hell yeah, there's that door. Gonna go open a door, get on the floor, everybody walk the dinosaur. Thank you all for watching. This is getting really exciting and interesting, and I'm still like, we're unraveling a lot of threads, but still we're missing something. So, excited to find out more. I hope you all have a good rest of your Friday, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye!